Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today's video is going to be a huge denim haul, as you probably already saw from the title. If you followed my old channel, you probably saw the denim video that I posted on there. So this one is going to be similar. I'm going to kind of recreate that one. I have a few more pieces today than I did back then, so yeah, let's get right into it. And I hope the sound is okay since I'm outside, but I think it will be. It's pretty quiet here today. Okay, so we're gonna start with these jeans. These are from FITJEANS. FITJEANS is something that I heard about on Instagram actually, and their jeans are super flattering, super comfortable. They're designed specifically for girls with maybe a bigger hip to waist proportion where they need something stretchier, so it's not, you know, going to be sagging at the waist when it is bigger in the thighs or the hips. And these, I think they fit perfectly. Let me know what you guys think. I like the wide leg at the bottom. And I did get these in a size medium. I feel like they are true to size. I also like the light wash, and I noticed that these jeans do come in a big range of colors. However, my drawback with this brand is the price. The prices are too high in my opinion. Of course, I don't know anything about their production process, but this is a completely raw, unsponsored video that I'm going to give you my opinion. They are typically over $100 a pair, and for me personally, I like to shop at a lower price point than that. But they definitely have great marketing and a great product, and there's going to be planes flying above my head this whole time. This might not be the best place to do a speaking video, but I will see how the sound is and proceed from there. Okay, I did check the sound and it's super low, so I might do a voiceover. I'm trying to figure that out right now. So this next brand that I want to talk about is Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, you know that I like Fashion Nova. Their quality has gone up in recent years, in my opinion. I've always liked the jeans. I think these are like a jegging material that I feel like most of their jeans are. But I wanted to show you me trying on 3 different sizes from them to show that their sizing doesn't really make sense, and hopefully I will confirm that with the try on portion, but I just think their sizing is very inconsistent. These are a 5 and I think they fit. I have some larger sizes here too that I believe fit me. We'll have to take a look and see, but they did at some point. So I feel like you can't go wrong with a dark wash. I really love the color of these, and the other 2 Fashion Nova jeans I'm going to try on next for you are in different colors, so we can see how it varies. I also think Fashion Nova's price points are fair. They have increased, but I have to say the quality has increased as well, so I guess that is a fair trade-off. Okay, so here's where the sizing is a little inconsistent. These are a 7. To me, I feel like specifically in the front area, they are even tighter than the 5, and these are also quite old. I got them about 10 years ago, and they have ripped, as you can see, the little loops there ripped right off. And the sun is out now, so I hope the lighting is still okay. I do like living in this location that I'm at. It's super nice, but I actually can't wait to move to a spot that's a little bit more, just better lighting, specifically inside the house. And yeah, hopefully I'll have a moving update for you guys sometime soon. Okay, so I wanted to show you these just to kind of demonstrate how crazy the sizing is. These are size 11. Just from looking at it, I could totally wear these, right? Like they're not falling off, they're not, you know, sagging off of me, they're not baggy, they look good. Pretty similar to the others. You might be able to see a little bit of extra creasing here, but not too much. But just this shows that the stretch is ridiculous in these pants, and for some reason I feel like maybe it has to do with the jegging material, I'm not sure, but it's just strange that I can wear sizes between 5 to 11 and they all look fine. So if you are shopping on Fashion Nova, just keep that in mind. it is not bad to size up at all if you want a little bit more room and comfort, because some of their pants are quite tight, especially in this region. Oh yeah, I wanted to give a final kind of review of the brand at the end, so I kind of did it for FITJEANS. Fashion Nova, I love Fashion Nova. I feel like the products I have experienced it being hit or miss. I feel like they improved, like I said, over the last few years. Price point is fair, and just the convenience and accessibility. I feel like there is concerns with fast fashion. They have stated that they are sourcing more from the US, I've heard at least, but you never know. Overall, I do like the brand and I would recommend their denim. Okay, the next brand I want to talk about is Express. So Express is one of those where I just don't know how I feel about it. What do you guys think of these pants? They are quite old. I feel like they do fit. Definitely a different style. I don't know. Express is a brand that I have mixed feelings about. I used to shop there a lot as a kid. It was just one of the stores I like to go to in the mall by me, and in more recent years, I'd say in the last 10 or so years, the times that I have gone in there, I just could not find clothing that I liked, and all of the stores' prices have gone up over the last several years, so yeah, it's just not one of my favorites. But I think these pants are cute and definitely unique. I don't really have any other pants like this. I do have some camo leggings, but these are definitely like a sturdy cargo feeling denim. Pockets are kind of bent up a little bit. This isn't really a closet clean out video, but kind of is, because a lot of these are things that I'm not sure if I want to keep or not, but let me know in the comments, should I keep these pants? Okay, next up I want to talk about American Eagle. This is another brand that as a kid I absolutely loved. It was one of my favorite stores, and these pants are quite old, maybe about 10 years old. I wanted to show you two different jeans from this brand. These are in a size 10, and the next one I'm going to show you I believe is a 4. So I wanted to show you again that depending on the specific piece, the sizing really means nothing in these stores. But I think that these have just a little bit of room in the waist. But there's nothing wrong with that if you feel bloated. Sometimes you don't want, digging in like tight denim. I personally don't like that feeling. That's why I typically go for jeggings whenever I can. But I love the ripped look of these. That's why I haven't gotten rid of them yet, even though they are super old. I just think that I don't know. To me, they're a good staple. Okay, and the sun is right in the spot where I need it not to be. One of the times I stepped back, I literally almost fell in the pool. You guys, if that happened, I would 100% keep that in for your viewing enjoyment. So what do we think of these? Again, it has a little bit of room, but I think they're actually more comfortable that way. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of super tight feeling denim. It's annoying. Okay, let me go grab the other pair. So here's the second American Eagle pair. They are definitely a completely different style. As you can see, it's more of like those cargo. They have a wide pant leg. And like I said, these are 3 sizes smaller than that last pair. To me, I mean, you can see a little bit tighter here. Not, the other one had give in the waist, this doesn't, but at first glance, I feel like they look very similar. I like this little tie detail here in the front. I think it's cute. And I like the cargo pockets. I really don't wear these much because they are just not the most comfortable compared to my other denim. Honestly, I don't wear denim that often, but I'm starting to think that I should, because I actually really like a lot of these pairs of pants that I have. This is part of the reason I'm doing the closet clean out because I cannot find any of the stuff that I want to wear because it's buried. So this is kind of letting me bring things to light and see what I actually own. Okay, so final reviews of American Eagle. I feel like it is still a good brand. These pants were purchased much more recent than that last one that I spoke about that I had got many years ago. These are within the last year or two I picked these up, so they still have cute items. I feel like it's definitely geared towards a younger, more like high school age group, but I feel like adult women can wear them too. I also like how they have the curvy pants, and it's just kind of like a more stretchy for people with bigger thighs, bigger hips. It fits them a lot better, and I have a couple pairs of regular, a couple of curvy here, so I just think those give you a little bit more wiggle room, especially with the rigid types of denim. But overall, I like the brand, and honestly couldn't tell you how the pricing is since I've been there last time. I think everything in those, like, you know, mall style stores is overpriced in my opinion, but I'd say it's in the moderate range. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite brand of jeans? Okay, so the final brand that I want to talk about is Halara. These jeans are so unique. They're very comfortable. They're kind of a unique texture. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but they're very like a thinner fabric, I would say. They're definitely stretchy. I love this V kind of crossover cut in the front. And then let me show you the bottoms. They are definitely giving me like 70s. They're giving disco. I really love these pants. I feel like they're just different to pretty much all the other pants that I have today in this haul. I also like that they're really high-waisted, especially in the back. I feel like it's just a nice amount of coverage that they're giving. And I do have a bunch of pants from a Halara collab that I did last year, so I have quite a few here, but I'm going to just show you a couple different ones and show you how big of a variety they have on their site. So this pair is, again, very soft, stretchy, and comfortable, but a little bit thicker, more like a traditional denim. And by the way, I wanted to mention all of these Halara items are in a size medium, and I think they are true to size based on their size guide. These are very comfortable, like I mentioned. I feel like these would be great work pants, and I feel like they're a little bit dressier with the kind of lines detail on the side, if you can see that. Not sure if it's visible. Let me step back. I really like Halara because they're always working to improve their products. They even take customer feedback to make sure the customers are really satisfied, and I think that just goes to show that they're not, you know, a brand that's in it all for the money. They actually want to make sure people are happy with their products. I have two more pairs to show you. Sticking with the unique styles from Halara, I wanted to show you these ultra wide leg pants. These are a little bit out of my comfort zone, but they're still cool, so let me know what you think. These are definitely the widest wide leg pants that I own, and I actually haven't worn these out yet, but maybe I will because they are kind of different, and I feel like they also give me like an old school, maybe like a 90s vibe to them. Okay guys, the final pair of pants is another cargo style pant, and these are definitely different. They are wide leg, maybe not as wide as the last pair, but they are quite wide, and I like the cargo detail going down the side. They have these super big cargo pockets here. What do you think of these? Halara does also have some traditional denim, like skinny jeans. If you take a look on their site, you'll see a huge range of stuff. So to give my final review of Halara, I think it's a great brand. I love the personalization, like good customer service, caring about customer feedback. They even have a program, Halara Circle, that you can join. So to me, overall, it's a great brand. I'm going to start filming some fitness videos for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you would like more content, check out my Patreon. I have the info for my socials down in the description box. But that's all I have for this try on haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week with another video, and don't forget to leave me a comment or a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching. See you next time.